Studio 804 is a year-long educational program for graduate students at the University of Kansas School of Architecture and Design. Each year, they undertake a design-build project that focuses on energy efficiency and sustainability. For the 2021 academic year, their project took a unique approach due to COVID-19. Studio 804 worked with Lawrence Community Shelter to create a sustainable housing option for quarantining members of the homeless community during the pandemic, converting shipping containers into tiny homes. Long-term, they will provide private housing for families with small children.
This project is 12 tiny homes that we're donating to our local Lawrence Community Shelter.
Tiny home villages have kind of popped up around the country as a potential answer or solution to sheltering.
We ended up at shipping containers because the outside skin is absolutely watertight. We get a roof finished, we get our outside walls finished, and we basically get a finished floor that we can build on.
Part of the LEED requirement is there is a thermal R value that you have to reach. Using the Atlas product, that allowed us to get even closer to that goal of providing a comfortable interior space that stays warm and stays cool when it needs to be.
My name's Lance Williams. I'm with Atlas Corporation. Kind of tap into some of the building science expertise that Atlas has to get a feel for how best to insulate these shipping containers.
Increasingly, it's much more challenging technically than it ever has been. We do things with buildings today that we never would have imagined doing it.
To get a feel for what we could do potentially here and the expertise we might bring.
The insulation for these is pretty unique just because we're essentially insulating every facet of the container, so the floors, ceilings, and the walls.
Getting an R value that would meet the performance spec that we wanted to achieve, because the city has a thermal performance standard that we needed to live up to, was a challenge.
The beauty of using a rigid Polyiso is because it has so much more R value in it in a limited wall profile.
And we want to make sure that we have our insulation as tight as possible, and EnergyShield enables us to do that. I found the support that I got from Atlas was really commendable, very, very helpful, and got us through the project. So now, with super insulated buildings, these are all LEED Platinum buildings that we've done. I think these will be number 16. This is my second project with Atlas products, and the product has proven itself repeatedly.
Building a village model of shelter or interim housing for people, I think is going to be transformative because it'll allow people to have sort of the dignity of privacy.
The community of 12 new tiny homes converted from shipping containers will be ready for use in spring of 2021 and will help the Lawrence Community Shelter better serve those who need it most by providing safe, private, and comfortable intermediate housing.